This is the After the Show podcast. Today, the thrill of thrifting. I want to tell you about two thrilling thrifts I found recently, and one that that slipped away from me and got away from me. Lesson learned here. Murphy, you know that our girls love to go thrifting with me. If I even say the word, you guys want to go thrifting, they're on it.
Yeah.
It's so fun. My grandmother would have been so proud. So the other day I picked my mom up and said, would you like to go thrifting? She said yes.
Pretty much for clothing, right?
Anything. Oh, anything. In fact, my big find was not clothing. Remember?
Oh, that's right. It wasn't. That was a big find.
Yeah. Do you look through the whole store? Because I just go.
It depends on my mood.
For clothing.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
It depends on my mood.
I don't look for the junk stuff.
Oh, I hit the books almost first.
Well, okay.
I hit books.
There's always a lot of
Well,
books.
Jodi will tell you about one jackpot, I think, that you really did hit this time.
Unbelievable. What's so funny about this trip, too, is that I picked up my mom and I surprised her that she didn't know the girls were going to join us, Taylor and Phoebe. So it was a really happy day. So the four of us are thrifting, and I'm almost done. The girls are wrapping up. I know my mom's getting tired, and I walk back to a section of the thrift store that I normally don't hit. And it was just like you would say, just the miscellaneous section, Sam. I didn't know there was a hair tools section. Mind you, ladies, I have been shopping online for a new styling tool, and they have a lot of them that have dual things. Like one of them has the plates that you can straighten with, but you also, if you put it on your hair and twist, it will curl. So it's a double thing, and shine and curl or straighten, and it's got the little holes that cool it while you don't understand it, but if you use heating tools on your hair, after you heat, you need the cool air to set it.
Okay.
So it's a really fancy hair tool. And I've been shopping them online and like, oh, that one's on sale for $69, normally $100 something.
Oh, my God.
But I wasn't buying. They were in my feed because I had been looking at them. I'm minding my own business. I hear my mom wrapping up at the checkout, and I see it. And it's the same type of hair tool. And I pick it up, and it's in pristine condition. And it says on it, tested, meaning they've tested it, they plugged it in, it's in working condition. I'm like, man. I looked at the brand name, and I Googled. The price on it was $15. It's worth brand new $109.
Oh.
Isn't that great?
Oh, I bought
That's a
it.
find, yeah.
Believe me, I bought it.
Well, especially since you had been looking for something. That's a real find.
Right.
It's not just a spontaneous, impulsive buy.
No.
It's something you've been looking for.
And I cleaned it. Not that I needed to. It was in pristine condition, and I started playing with it. Now, there's a ramp up time with learning how to use it because I'm used to a curling iron. I don't have to think. I just wrap it around the barrel and go.
Yep.
So this one, you got to work on your technique. So if I end up not loving it, I'm going to give it to Phoebe because she was super interested in it too. You know? So that's one of my thrilling thrifts from lately. I was just so excited about it and wanted to pass it along. The other funny thing happens that you don't even know about, Murphy. Phoebe was in line right behind me. We were talking about the styling tool. And she said, she gave me she had a couple of things in her hand. And I said, give me that. I'll pay for those. One was like some sort of sweater. And the other thing was a CD. And I was like, what is this? And I look at it. She says, don't judge. It's only 25 cents. She bought a 25-cent CD, The Sounds of Halloween.
Oh.
She says, I cannot wait to play this in my car. Yeah, there was one track that was cats.
Ghost, okay, all right.
There was one track. She said, I can't wait for the moaning and groaning track. So 25 cents for that. She said, I can't wait. She's going to see her boyfriend this weekend. They haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
He lives like 3 hours away now. She said, I can't wait till he gets in the passenger seat and I crank it up and I'm going to have it blaring on the Ghost.
It's so funny to me about that for 25 cents. I mean,
Yes.
when CDs were at their peak, that would have been a $17.99
Totally.
purchase. You know what I mean? That she got for a quarter.
It's also just so Phoebe to I
Yes.
got to have this. She always buys something really quirky.
Yeah.
And for her to find that, I would have never thought to look at the CDs, much less a 25-cent Halloween CD.
Well, yeah. Didn't she get a 50-cent Himalayan salt lamp one time?
She did. When
true,
those
yeah.
were super expensive.
Yeah.
When those were brand new, and it was in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently it was still capable of ionizing or whatever it is that it does, you know? Yeah.
She did. However, Sam, you'll be disappointed in me. I did have one fail.
How?
When we first walked into this thrift store, and I went to the books first, I don't know where the girls went. They went somewhere together, and then my mom was looking at stuff. We kind of split up. I went to the books first, and I spent a good bit of time there because I love a really good used book, something I wanted to read anyway. Pay a couple bucks for it. That makes me happy. On my way to the books, there was a seasonal section, and there was sort of a big skeleton.
Ooh.
I know. And I've seen so many cool skeletons lately. People are getting, in our neighborhood, really creative. There's a skeleton down the street with a tutu on, Murph.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And there's another one coming out of the flower bed like, oh, save me.
Is the one with the tutu one of those huge ones?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How have I missed that? Those things are so big.
There's a bunch of other stuff in the yard, maybe is why you've missed it.
I did see that whole section in Home Depot the other day.
Yeah, and you'll pay top dollar for that.
It's insane that there are a lot of tall things, not just skeletons.
I
now.
walked past a skeleton for sale for probably $5, and it was a mid-size. And I think retail now that would be $30 or something. And by the time I finished in the book section, which I didn't even buy anything, somebody got it. Somebody had it on their hip like a baby.
Yeah.
I was buying it. I should have picked that up.
Yeah, that's a thrift store rule. It's
I
like
know.
if you when you first see it, just throw it in the basket. You can think about it while you shop.
Yeah.
I know. I just wanted to share that. Thrift store finds and thrills.
I have not had that kind of luck. Of course, I guess I don't go enough to do that.
No.
But anytime I've ever been in a thrift store, it's always interesting. Sometimes it's like, oh, cool, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Or, novelties, but nothing that's ever really jumped out at me.
You can get addicted to it. Getting that $109 Pro Tool hair tool for $15, it makes you want to go find that again. Something like that again. That's the thing. I don't need anything, although I do like to shop for Halloween stuff at thrift stores.
I have to go look. Was that the one out by my house?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
out by my
good.
house.
Okay, good. Then I can go check mine still. But whenever I take the kids, Maddie always goes for the clothes. She knows what she's looking for.
She's smart.
Workout shorts or something like that.
I look at jeans.
Parker and Jackson, when they go to that section of stuff, the junk section. And they're so enthralled by stuff that they don't even know what it is because it came from like the 70s or 80s.
I love it.
Oh.
It's like, this TV has a VCR in it. Can we get it? And it's like, no.
There's nothing to play it.
I
It's
donated
useless.
that, Parker.
Or like a Presto burger. What is this? Oh, that's for cooking hamburger. Really?
That's cool.
It's only $3.
To be honest with you, it ends up being a lot of fun because you go in with zero expectations. You go in like, I'm not looking for anything.
Yeah.
And you can leave with a real find or something funny or something quirky like Phoebe. But to be honest with you, I just wanted to spend time with my mom and get her out of the house a little bit and spend time. We took her to eat that night. We went out to eat with her that night. And I know that she does not want to be and can't be spending a bunch of money right now. So it's nice to, let's go shopping, let's go thrifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot more fun. The clothing challenge for me is an XL shirt is a very common size. So things like that are in good shape, they disappear really quickly. It's the same thing with new clothes. If I'm doing new clothes shopping, it's always my size because I'm just an average guy, literally.
Yeah.
That all the average sizes are the ones that typically go fast. So
I've never had the same experience though twice at a thrift store. You just
that
don't.
makes sense.
I
Yeah.
walked in. The reason I check jeans first is because I happened to buy a pair of really good designer jeans once for like $6 at a thrift store, and I still love those. They fit me fantastically. I would have bought them new, the way they felt and the brand and all of that. And so I wasn't looking for that, but I found it. So now I know that's a place to check, and I'll probably always check the hair tools now. So pro tip, ladies.